with 26 points.
Remember, Team USA was down when LeBron was in. He goes to the bench. The period isn't even over, and Team USA has taken the lead.
LeBron James is going to head to the scores table.
There you go, Kerr. Get LeBron in the game so LeBron's fanboys don't have to hear that Team USA took the lead in the first with LeBron on the bench. Great decision, Steve. Let LeBron get his third turnover in the first period alone. Serbia can't convert, though. In fact, they didn't hit much of anything. They were shooting horribly the rest of that first half. And thanks to that, we just get to hear the announcers talk about how incredible LeBron's pass to Anthony Edwards is. See, you have to look at this from the perspective of someone like me who's sick of hearing overpraise for LeBron James. Look at that. If he doesn't hit that lob, what's the excuse? I could throw that lob. I don't want to hear overpraise for making a basic basketball play. I don't want to hear about court vision and intelligence because an NBA player threw the ball to a wide open teammate. Just stop. Stop, and we can all enjoy more. You have to feel helpless against that. Man, Durant, that's unfair. And here's where you just become demoralized. And can I just say thank you, Kevin Durant, for smiling instead of doing the stink face or flexing or shrugging or some douchey, insecure shit like that. Just smile. I remember thinking while I watched this live something that bothers me about LeBron James. LeBron James won't just rise up and shoot over a defender. He always has to have a massive mismatch or be wide open or take a tiny guy down low. The reason that bothers me and the reason this reminded me of it is Kevin Durant has the height, rise up and shoot. LeBron James also almost always has 3 to 4 inches on the defender. Almost always when he's on the perimeter. Rise up and shoot. Act like you have a bag every now and then. And here comes LeBron's fourth turnover.
He just found out why Jamal Murray averaged 21 points per game last year.
The U.S. had 5 in the first period. LeBron was responsible for 3 of those 5. He had 6 on the night. I'm starting to think there might be more. I'm sorry, is he complaining? Look at his hands. Is he complaining that KD didn't catch that with the back of his head? And like I said earlier, Serbia couldn't hit anything, so they didn't pay for it there, but that could have been a huge point swing there.
Kick it, Durant over Jokic. Oh, yeah.
That is crazy unfair. Man, that's rough.
Get it inside. Edwards, bully ball, he's fouled.
Sorry to stop so often, but I have to. They are really, really watching the Olympics footage closely. Bully ball. I hate that term.
Marinkovic just a little bit too close.
Those defenders getting close. Can't be doing that.
Not a lot of space at all.
One of the things that's really frustrating having announcers say crap like that is that I start second guessing rules that I thought I knew by heart. I mean, Wade is way off here. Didn't give him any space at all. Where's the rule that says you're required to give him space? As long as you don't displace the other player, being that tight of a defender means you're playing great defense. You can be all the way up into the chest of the offensive player. Now, I mentioned the defensive player can't displace the offensive player, which brings us to the dislodging rule, which I've mentioned a few times in my videos because LeBron loves to illegally dislodge people, and that's what Anthony Edwards does here. Anthony Edwards uses offensive motion to dislodge a legally placed defender, and Serbia was called for the foul. That's why I hate the term bully ball. You know, you can bully ball legally sometimes, but this was not legal. This announcer is complimenting an illegal move. And then D. Wade, a former NBA player, is referencing rules that don't exist.
Not a lot of space at all.
Marinkovic just a little bit too close.
You play dumb cop, I'll play dumber cop. You may have heard Commissioner Dynamo already making fun of how bad Dwayne Wade was at this, but instead of the real world acknowledging this, we have articles coming out saying that these guys are great. This is wonderful. Shit. The public can't think for themselves, so just tell them what to think. That terrible commentary was actually great. Fanboys, explain to me in detail why you are impressed, why you're excited that a guy with that defensive assignment standing in that position gets rebounds.
To not pick up another one. And beat bounce. LeBron James.
Brace yourselves. Here comes the D. Wade. He, him.
Talk about it more later. Y'all know it's he, him.
Dwayne Wade, I would punch you in your face if I had the opportunity. You disgusting bitch of a man. I mean, you already sold your soul. You ruined your career. Now you're like, I guess I'll do what everyone else is doing and keep cashing in on sucking off LeBron. With everything that happened on this play, the guy you're going to talk about was the lazy dude taking a nap in a corner until he had an opportunity for an easy dunk. I'll even compliment Embiid for that pass, but the vision and the court awareness goes to Holiday. Let me guess, it's amazing what LeBalco is doing at age 39. Ugh. I tell you what, if you talk about Drew Holiday's IQ, his basketball IQ, for the next 10 games because of that pass, we'll call it even. Because that's what you do with LeBron James. Except LeBron's passes aren't even that good.
Y'all know his pronouns.
The king finding his throne right atop the rim once again.
My God, they still aren't done sucking off the guy that did the least on that play. Let's watch Embiid get abused real quick.
On the attack. Swing. Booker fumbled it out of bounds.
Of course, suck off number 1 and suck off number 2 blamed Booker for that. Booker fumbled it out of bounds. Would it be such a problem to hit the shooter in his hands, LeBron James?
LeBron's passes are coming fast. They're not coming slow. They're coming fast with a lot of heat on.
I got to interrupt. Dwayne Wade sucking LeBron off again for copyright purposes. Go ahead and tell the world how it's everyone else's fault. Be prepared for LeBron's fast passes. The speed of the pass wasn't the problem, Dwayne. The pass was off the mark.
So you got to be prepared for him at all times.
Yes, be prepared at all times for the pass to be off target, but full of high basketball IQ. Look what Devin Booker gets away with here.
Time MVP.
12 points, 3 assists.
I'm just going to put this one in slow motion. You guys tell me who's allowed to do what.
Early, right when he checked in the first quarter. Durant,
Right back at it.
That is freaking ridiculous. Looks like MJ, huh? Taller MJ.
2 for an opportunity here. Durant takes advantage.
Okay.
Stop it.
Weathered the storm, and a lot of that is because of that guy first half.
Well, he's doing what he does on the offensive end. Can no one guard this guy? To not play with this unit. I mean, just look at this. Easy money.
The team.
We did have that.
Durant isn't even close to done yet, but look at his shot chart. And this, by contrast, is LeBron's shooting range.
Edwards will inbound.
And here we see that with LeBron on the bench, the Team USA has managed to take a nice lead. And Kerr decides to put LeBron back in, but they're super delayed. He's way late getting in there. And now LeBron's like, oh, I'll kill you. I'm on steroids, mother. Don't you know that I own everything? And 5 minutes is wasted of complaining and catering to the NBA. Complaining means you get your way, so LeBron gets in. And Durant does this craziness.